value of the Bitcoins is determined by the supply and demand of the Bitcoin users, and it buys more with time. So with time, we buy more in terms of the Bitcoins that we are having. Now, this is one of the things that I usually love to explain a lot when we come to point number 6. I love Bitcoin because of it is transferred from one person to the other directly through the internet without any interference of anything, and it has low fees. You know, with the bank, when you are transferring a lot of cash to somewhere else, there's a big high number of fees that you get paid, that you get charged over. With Bitcoin, it's as little as 2.5 cents. So you can transfer Bitcoins from one person to the other through the internet using your phone or using a laptop or anything like that. Just like if, let's say, if you are sitting like right there and you had a Bitcoin, I wanted to transfer Bitcoins to you. The simplest thing that I will do, I'll take my phone. After I take my phone, what I will do is I will go to my Bitcoin account. When I get to my Bitcoin account, and I can send Bitcoins to you. Let's say you are there, you want to send Bitcoins to me. We are talking over the internet, just like that. What's going to happen is I will say to you, send me Bitcoins. And you will say, Papi, where do I send you Bitcoins? Then I will call to my Bitcoin wallet address. Once I get to my Bitcoin, I will take my phone and I'll put it in front of the screen like this. Once I put it in front of the screen like that, you take a picture like that, and that is my Bitcoin blockchain wallet address. And then I can receive Bitcoins just like that. I've just done a transaction with someone in the afternoon. We did it over the internet, and he just paid me money that he owed me. So he paid it to me in Bitcoins, and I received it in a second. So that's what makes Bitcoin nice. So in order for you to send and receive Bitcoins, you need to have a Bitcoin wallet. Someone said to me, please talk about Luno in the group so that we understand and everything. Now, who gives Bitcoin wallets? There's different companies that give Bitcoin wallets. A company like Luno is an exchange. They also do trading there, but they will offer you a Bitcoin wallet. Altcoin Trader is the same, you know. So in order for you to have Bitcoins, you need to transfer money from your bank account. You need to transfer it to a Bitcoin wallet. But before you have a Bitcoin wallet, you must register with an exchange so that they can give you a Bitcoin account where you can send your money, change it to Bitcoins, and you can start spreading your Bitcoins around. So what's the difference between Bitcoin wallet addresses? Bitcoin wallet address, the difference is the first 4 numbers and the last 4 numbers. As you can see here, the first 4 numbers in red and the last 4 numbers in red. What happens is, if a person is sending you Bitcoins and you want to make sure that you are sending to the right address, just check your first 4 numbers and your last 4 numbers. And if they are the same, the middle numbers don't really matter. So at the end of the day, you understand that, you know what, each barcode, as you can see this one, each barcode has an encrypted number that it comes with. So even an item has a price, it will be encrypted in that barcode. So that's the thing. And then there's about 3 ways, if not 4, yeah, for you to be able to get Bitcoins. Number 1, for you to have Bitcoins, you need to transfer money from your bank account to an exchange that you are registered with, and they will change your rands to Bitcoins. You will sell them, you will give them the rands, and they will give you the Bitcoins worth the value of the rands that you have given them. So that's number 1. Number 2, if a person has a Bitcoin wallet address, like I've shown you mine, and we can send Bitcoins to one another. And then the other one, number 4, you can trade and go and do trading and everything. A lot of people are losing a lot of money on that one. So I like to do things that are good, that are safe, and so that is why I'm with Bitcoin mining. So the 4th one that you can do, you can mine a Bitcoin. What I love about a Bitcoin is that you become part of the company. The only thing that you do, the company mines the Bitcoin, you simply collect the money. You simply connect because you come in partnership with the company. In the company, you give the company power to mine, and the company pays you for the share that you bought, the power that you have given. And so that's how it works, and that's what we're going to talk about. Then the last point I want to make you guys aware of is that you can buy anything with Bitcoin. You can buy a car, you can buy a house, you can buy food, you can buy clothes, you can pay for your children's fees, electricity, school fees and whatever that you want to do, wherever they are accepting Bitcoins, because a lot of places are still growing and accepting Bitcoin. And what I love about this internet story and Bitcoin thing is that Africa cannot say we came number last. This one now, we are equal with the world. We are moving with the world. At the same time, internet has allowed us to move with the world. Whatever develops, we come in there. So we don't have an excuse to say we came after. Right. Now there's two things that I want us to do. Someone please mute your mic. There's someone that needs to mute the mic. Right. There's two ways of getting Bitcoin. I want us to look at two things, ways of getting Bitcoin. Because we are here because we want to make money. We are here because we want to make sure that our money works for us. We are tired of being scammed. So we are here because we want to make sure that we are in the right thing. Number one, you can buy a Bitcoin by transferring your money from your bank to Luno or Alcoin Trader or Chainx or number of them. You can do that. Register with them, get a Bitcoin wallet. That's that. Then buy a Bitcoin. This is what will happen. If you buy a Bitcoin, let's say one Bitcoin equals to 20,000 and you buy it in 2017. Just make an example. Right. Now, when the years go by and the value of a Bitcoin goes up, this is what will happen. You bought one Bitcoin for 20,000, and in 3 years, that Bitcoin moves from 20,000 to 100,000. In other words, in 3 years' time, your Bitcoin that was worth 20,000 when you bought it, in 3 years' time, it is equals to 100,000. And now, how much are you going to have in 3 years? You are going to have 100,000. So you bought one Bitcoin for 20,000, and in 3 years' time, that Bitcoin, the value goes up. Now the value of a Bitcoin is 100,000. So that means your Bitcoin alone, one, is equals to 100,000. So you've made gains there of about 80,000, right, in 3 years. Now, let's look at investing in Bitcoin mining. Now, what happens is, let's say you still have the 20,000. You take the very same 20,000 and you look for a company that mines Bitcoin. Then you say to the company, this is a legit company. This is a well-proven company and everything. I'm going to take my 20,000 rather than just buy a Bitcoin and hold it for the next 3 years. I'm going to take my 20,000 and I'm going to invest it in the company, right? So what happens now in a period of 3 years, the company keeps mining Bitcoin and keeps mining Bitcoin. What happens in that period of 3 years? Let's say in that period of 3 years, as they are giving you Bitcoins, you are mining every day. Then by the end of 3 years, let's say you have 4 Bitcoins. You gave the company money, 20,000, you bought a mining contract, and they are mining every single day. So in 3 years' time, you have 4 Bitcoins. So the person who bought Bitcoin and held it for 3 years, in 3 years' time, they have 100,000, they bought 1 Bitcoin. But you came into a company and you are mining, but in 3 years' time, you have 4 Bitcoins. Now, how much do you have? You've got 400,000. So that's the difference. The difference is that a person who mines, they stand a better chance that in a long process of time, over many years, they accumulate more Bitcoins than a person who just held on 1 Bitcoin. So mining becomes an avenue that one must choose. It becomes the best option. That's why we choose mining. Now, how do we mine and what do we use when we mine? Number one, why must I mine? Mining increases the number of your Bitcoins. Like we've seen in the previous slide, that a person who had 20, who bought 1 Bitcoin over 3 years, they still have 1 Bitcoin, though the value of the Bitcoin grew. But the person who keeps on mining the Bitcoin, they started with nothing, and then the company mined, but in 4 years, they gained 4 Bitcoins. So when you mine, you increase the number of your Bitcoins. And the other thing that I love about Bitcoin mining is this one. There is no worries in the deep times. The deep times is when the value of the Bitcoin goes down, when it's very hard to do, when the value of the Bitcoin goes down and it's difficult to mine and everything. But what happens is when that happens, I don't worry, because why? I've got a contract with a mining company. Every single day, I'm getting a piece of a Bitcoin, a fraction of a Bitcoin I'm getting every single day. Whether the times are deep or what, I'm still getting my Bitcoins every single day. And then when we come inside of these companies, what do? They also provide a business opportunity for you, a place where you can make extra income. some of us, it's not just an extra income. It has become the main income because it's bringing us more than what we used to do from 9 to 5. So it provides a business opportunity that we are able to take advantage of. And the last point is that mining Bitcoin supports the blockchain. And so we support Bitcoin and we want to make sure that it stays. So mining it supports the blockchain. Now, let me introduce you to our company. We got a company that is mining Bitcoin. This company is called MineBest. How do you get into them? One of the most important things when you come and want to mine Bitcoin, you must choose a good company. And I'm proud to say MineBest is one of the best companies you come into, reputable, run by wonderful people with good reputation, responsible people, and let's be part of it. And these guys, I love their heart. Sometimes I say to people, if you want to see if you will be in a good company, sometimes you got to and when I listen to Eyal, the CEO of MineBest, I just laugh. He's got such a wonderful heart. So we got this company called MineBest. It's mining Bitcoins on a daily basis. And so when I introduce mining Bitcoin, this is what I usually say to people. I say, you know what? Somebody said to me, Papi, I want to start a business. What business can you recommend in this day and time? I've got money. I want to start a business. And I said to him, listen, for you to start a business, you're going to have to look at premises. You're going to have to look at the hiring staff. You're going to have to pay electricity. You're going to have to, sometimes COVID comes in. There is nothing you can do. People are losing their money left, right, and center. Some businesses have fallen there and they're not going to come up again. You have lost your investment. If you want to have a good business, I would say for you, go to a franchise. But I will not advise on these other franchise that we know that the takeaways and everything. I said, I've got a good business for you. If you want to start a business, go to a business that has a franchise in a box. What is that? What does that mean? I call Mining City a franchise in a box. It has a low startup and it has got tremendous returns that it can bring to you. Franchise in a box is a business that you can take anywhere in the world. If I relocate right now from Gauteng and I go to KwaZulu-Natal, I'm still going to be able to do this business. If I relocate right now and I go to Mauritius, when I land in Mauritius, I will not look for employment. All that I'm going to do, I will look for people that I can share the opportunity and the business of mining with Mining City with. When they agree with that and they invest, I'm in business. I can move from Mauritius and I can go to Canada. And when I get there, I'm not going to look for employment. Why? Because I am carrying my franchise in a box everywhere I go. And wherever I have passed, people that I've introduced to the business, when they get involved and they are becoming part of the business, I am going to be earning a percentage from whatever they will be doing when they are there. And wherever I might be, every single day at 9 o'clock, I will be getting paid. Because why? Mining City, MineBest will still be mining Bitcoin, and every day I will get paid. So I've got a franchise in a box. I can take it everywhere I go. So Mining City provides us with an opportunity of a franchise in a box. We can take this everywhere. Mining City is mining Bitcoin and is building a digital currency market. Mining City is one of the largest verifiable cryptocurrencies and mining operations that are supporting the blockchain out there. And it has been growing from country to country. We have been growing. And one of the things that I love about what MineBest did was they looked for a country that provides cheap electricity. And the country that provides cheap electricity, the third in the world, they are number 3 providing cheap electricity. That's Kazakhstan. Even China buys some of its electricity from Kazakhstan. So at the end of the day, we went there and MineBest got there and came up and spoke with the government of Kazakhstan. They came up with an agreement, and the government of Kazakhstan says, you know what, there shall be no tax included in your tariffs. At the end of the day, Kazakhstan government says we are partnering with you. We are seeing what this thing is going to be doing. And then they legalize. So at the end of the day, they provide cheap electricity and it is good to be there. And we also have strategic partners with some of the big companies like BTC.com. When Mining City started and MineBest, they partnered with that, so that we are able to grow. Right, this, as you can see, the infrastructure. This is our CEO Eyal. This is where he is in Kazakhstan. He's pointing out to the field where we are mining, where we are going to be putting most of the containers there. This is the first containers that we started with. In the next presentation, I will have a video for you that will play around, and you'll be able to see where they started, where they are today, the developments that have been made. And these, we are using these containers to put inside the machines there, and it's smart. We call it smart mining, because we are saving on a lot of electricity and big warehouses, and we're just covering up these nice containers and making sure that most of the money goes to the investors, and so that the money that you have put in, it can bring returns for you. These are our transformers where it converts power from the power plant here. From the power plant here, it converts it here so that it can be translated direct into the machines that we are mining with. So before we could even introduce anybody to this, we send a delegation to go and to Kazakhstan to go and look at the infrastructure. We see Zolani here. We see some of the guys that went there. We see the team that went there just to look and verify that, guys, this is real. It's not something that somebody made up somewhere in the sky, but this is real. These mining machines are really mining for us. As you can see, this is my upline. The guy that put me into the company, his name is Lonabo Fololo, very wonderful leader. And these are our leaders. And this is Zolani, this is Eyal, this is Hannah, and the lady that was contacted, and she opened up Africa to all of us to come in and be able to mine. And this is Raymond and John. And this is the team that went there. As you can see in here, inside of the mining containers, it mines very well, and it mines very nice. Right. This is the latest development of what is happening in Kazakhstan. As you can see here, they are mining. This is the new development inside of here. These are transformers that are converting power so that the machines can be able to take that. This is our newest mining farm. All that. So our company is really working. Our company is really doing things and making sure that we are having a good company to run. Right here is the containers that have the mining facility, the mining machines inside. I think here they were Koreans. They went to check out the mining facility. This is a group of guys that came back to hear their feedback when the guys came from Kazakhstan. They were giving feedback, and everybody was happy to say, we are coming on board, we are changing our lives, we are buying our mining package. Right. Now, in order for you to come into the company, what is it that is needed? How do you become part of the company? Let me show you the ecosystem of the company. This is us. This is you here. On top, it says client. This is you. And then after that, what happens is you come with your money. And then after you come with your money, you give Mining City your money. And then Mining City takes it to MineBest. They buy computing power. So you give your money to Mining City, they take it forward, they buy computing power, and they make sure in those containers at the plant that everything is working perfectly and working right. 9 o'clock every single day, we receive our Bitcoins. So you just choose a mining pack. After you choose a mining pack, 9 o'clock every day, you get paid. And then you can make transactions and take out that money in Bitcoins. Right, let's go forward. These are our mining packages that everybody comes in with. Every single person that comes into the company, you must partner with Mining City. Please listen to this very carefully as I explain it. A company called Mining City, MineBest, is mining the Bitcoins every single day. They are doing the specialty of mining. They are using a program under another company that they've registered called Mining City. So Mining City is the one that brings us in so that we can mine with MineBest. Now, the thing that happens is this one. In order for you to come in, what happens is there's packages for you to buy from. First of all, number one, a primary package is called, first package is called primary. It is worth $300. Now, what do you get for that? For that $300, you are buying 3 terahash. In other words, you are giving the company 3 terahash to mine. 3 terahash is the power that is used to mine the Bitcoin. The person that comes in with a standard pack, they pay $600, then they are buying 6 terahash. Like today, because the value went a little bit down, what happened was somebody bought three for $300. They paid about 5,800 somewhere there. This one they pay, you will pay about 11,600 and something somewhere there. So people just so when you have 12,000, you can buy this one. When you have 6,000, you can buy this one. So I'm going to give you round figures that when you have that, you can buy this package. So standard package, when you have 12,000, you can buy a standard package. And I will highly advise that we start with a standard package. A primary one is still good, it's 6,000, but you can go higher. The higher you buy, the more terahash you are giving to the company, and the more money you get paid at night. I will show you later on. Right. Bronze, you are buying for around 23,500. So what you're going to get, you're going to buy giving the company 12 terahash. Here, silver, you are going to give the company 24 terahash. Here, gold, you are going to give the company 42 terahash. With platinum, you are going to give the company a whooping 138 terahash. So you get paid a lot here. You get paid a lot here, and this is where every one of us want to see ourselves. We are there. I'll begin to show you how these things work. Right, let's go forward. Right. This is how a primary package will pay. So if you are going to choose a primary package, you say, okay, I'm going to come into the company with a primary package. You see how this thing goes. This is 3 terahash. This is your 6,000. This is when it comes out. And so don't complain. This is like coming out slow. And but you are in the company, you know, at least we are proud of you that you are in the company, but you'll be getting something right there. So that's a primary one. The standard pack pays out a little bit more, comes out a little bit faster. Remember, standard pack, it's 6 terahash. And this one is 3 terahash. The other one, the standard pack, is 6 terahash. So there's a big difference there. Now, when we go to the bronze pack, the bronze pack, you are giving the company 12 terahash to mine. And so when they pay you at 9, they will pay you a little bit more. Now, this is what happens with a silver pack. A silver pack, you are giving the company a lot of power. It's 24 terahash. So they will pay you a lot because you've invested a lot. You took a bigger risk and you have given them that thing. And they're beginning to mine every single day with the silver. Now, I'm going to show you the gold. The gold is the combination of standard, bronze, and silver. There it goes. This is how it will look like. Your standard, your bronze, and your silver mining together. They are called gold. So anybody in the company, even if you started with the standard, when you buy your bronze and later you buy your silver, you get to have what we call gold. And this is how gold mines. Gold will mine like this. It's 42 terahash. You combine all these terahashes and it will give you the gold. The gold mines a lot. There is a gentleman today that bought a gold. I helped him to buy a gold. He paid 78,000 rands, and that money is gonna come back to him like in a flash. I told him, you know what? Don't even worry about that. It's gonna come back to you. You will not believe. You will ask yourself, where have you been all this time? So he bought that, and he's happy, and he can't wait to start mining. And this is what I want to say to you. When you come into the company and you buy your package, we have a 10-day waiting period. You buy today, you will receive your email today that says, thank you for buying. Then you will wait 10 days. After 10 days, on the 11th day, the company, when it pays everybody, it starts paying you. So he's going to wait. Today is his first day. So he's going to wait for the next 10 days. On the 11th day, he's going to start mining every day at 9 o'clock. I'll show you how that looks like. Right. This is how the platinum looks, guys. Guys, pay attention very carefully. We've got double taps there. 250,000 rands. This is what it will get you. You know, it mines a lot. You get a lot. And when the value of that Bitcoin goes up, you know that you have been collecting a lot. Your money is going to come back. As much as you have taken out, it will come back a lot. And that's what I say to people that say, guys, do whatever that you need to do. Shift whatever that you need to shift. Go and do a jumble, say once the corona is over. Sell some few things that you don't need around that are wasting money and everything, and get your money in your hands and make sure that you are getting this thing. You know, don't let it go for anything. Don't let it go for anything. Make sure that you are getting this and everything. So this is our platinum pack, and that's how it pays. It will cost you around 240,000. It's a good money to pay, and you will get good returns. Right. Our company, up to so far, do we understand?
Before you continue, yes, let's give you a chance to maybe Kokamoya.
Yes, yes.
I'm also just wanting to check if, based on what Papi has presented so far, if there's anybody who has a question, maybe there's something that he said and you're just wanting, you know, more clarification. Yeah, this is the opportunity. Otherwise, if there are no questions, then we will move on to then how do you move on to the business model? Let me see. Any questions from anyone?
Right. Before we even move on to the business model, I think I'll come back to that one later. I just want to go into one of the accounts just to show you how it looks like before we even go to the business model, to be able to show you how it looks like, because that's very important. So
whilst he's doing that, what I want to then say to everybody is hang on to your seats, because when you start seeing what is happening in the account, you start realizing that, hey, Banna, I'm playing. So just hang on to your seat. Over to you, Papi.
Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, yeah.
Everybody is seeing the screen? Ne? If you can see it, I believe everyone can. Right. When you come into our company, we have to register you. When we register you, we must create a username for you. Each and every one of us, we have our usernames. So this is our company. When you come into our company, this is what you will be able to see. Now, I will start. I will show you just I've got a lot of accounts, so I'm going to be shifting here and there. I will show you the basic account, and I will show you another account and everything. So I'm not going to go into all the accounts. I'll just go to 2 of them. Now, you will have a username. Here is your user. You're going to put a username and everything. We'll create one for you, and then you will have to create a password. Now, let's go to this one that I have selected here. Right, this one that I've selected here. I'm going to put in the password there. I know you can't see the password. Right, let's log into this account and be able to see. You see, in this account, this is how our accounts look like. This account was bought in January. We spent 8,500 on this account. Right. Now, what happens is this is how your back office looks like when you get into the account. So we bought this account in January, and then what happens is this account has started collecting money on the 8th of February. So I'm going to go down to this account. Let's go to the first days of this account paying. I want to show you, if you come here on this one, you can see that it paid on the 8th, value of $1 something there, and on the 9th at 9 o'clock. So this account started, I bought it on the 29th of January. On the 8th, 10 days was gone. Then I started mining on the 11th, on the 8th of February. So February, I spent my 8,005. So I'm starting to collect from scratch. Please remember this. Everyone, please remember this very carefully. When you take out your money and you buy, it is spent. There is nowhere where it is saved. It is spent. You have a contract with the company to pay you, to bring your money back and also be in profit. So I've spent 8.5. It's gone. I've got 0. So on the 8th of February, I'm starting to collect. On the 8th, I collected. On the 9th, I collected. On the 10th, I collected. The 11th, I collected. So I've got 7 pages here. Let's go to page number 6. All right. Page number 6, I collected on the 12th. I collected on the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, the 16th. That's what I've been collecting in February. Now let's rush and go to the current day. Now here we go, where we are today. Every day I'm collecting. I am doing nothing. Let's say I'm busy. I just bought this account and I went to be busy with my life. The company is mining. Daily, 9 o'clock, they pay me. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not doing anything. This company is just like I took my 8,500 that was supposed to be in the bank. I buy a mining package this side. And now every day it's collecting for me. If it was sitting in the bank was going to use it for whatever, and they will give me a small fraction. But this time it's working for me, and it's working for me well. Now let's go to the 8th. The 8th, it paid me. The 9th, it paid me. The 10th, it paid me, which was yesterday. And tonight we're going for 9 o'clock. I'm going to get paid again. But now look at this. Let's look at, now we are business people. We want to see this thing proper. From the 8th of February until today, how many Bitcoins have I collected with this account? Doing nothing. The company paid me at 9 o'clock. I have collected 6.258,567,704. That's what I've collected, right? Now, let's look at this one. How much is it? I've collected 1,423.75 US dollars. Must always remember that. That's US dollars. Now, how much is 1,423.75 in US dollars today? 1,423.75 in US dollars today. If I convert that right now, as I'm sitting with you, I spent 8,500 on this account. It kept collecting for me for the past 4 months. And today I'm sitting at 1,423.75 US dollars. There has been no withdrawal that has been done from this account. It's just been collecting every day. The total of the amount that I have in this account is 24,337.30. If you left your money in the bank 8.5 from January till today, will you have 24,000 inside of your account? At Old Mutual, at Sanlam, wherever you might be putting the money, will you have this amount? You will not have that amount. Bitcoin mining, Bitcoin vault mining is the best. This is the best opportunity of our time. Let's share it with our friends. Let's share it with our people. Now, this is how Bitcoin vault, in terms of, this is a standard pack. This pack is a standard pack. There are packs that pay more than this. Let me just make an example so that you are able to see other packs that pays more. This is a standard pack. Now, when you go to a higher pack, let me go to one of the packs that I have.
Papi, whilst you are going to the pack, please note that we have 15 minutes left for the session. Okay. But also I am asking to everybody, if you want us to maybe go on, let's say maybe another 10 minutes, please type in the chat box if you agree that we add another 10 minutes, because there may be people that have questions, you know, that they want to ask. And I also want to ensure that we give Papi, you know, the opportunity to share. Okay, so we have somebody agreeing that we can go for another 10 minutes. Only one person out of 18 people. Guys, show us.
Tell them where the chat box is.
So the chat box, if you are on a computer or wherever, look at the bottom of the screen. You see that if you put your mouse at the bottom of the screen, it will have the mute and video and participants, and you see there's chat. So if you click on that, you can then be able to type whatever message. Thanks, Lindy. Thank you. Papi, back to you.
Right. This account, accumulates a lot of money. So I've got to make sure that the security is very tight on it. It's one of the accounts that are accumulating quite a bit of cash. Now, I'm going to be showing you, I've made some withdrawals from it, big withdrawals, not just small withdrawals. I've just made some big withdrawals on this account. Right. As you can see there, right. As you can see, this is the platinum pack. This is a platinum pack, is collecting here, it's collecting here, it's collecting here. Now, when I calculated this from the platinum pack last night, platinum pack last night so far, it pays out about 1,800 rands per day. So in a month, I'm sitting at about 56,000, doing nothing. I don't do nothing. I can sleep the whole day and be quarantined. And then at the end of the month, I'm still going to get my 60K. You know, so that's the good life of a platinum pack. You know, and that's what I want to say to you, to say, you know, you get what you need, what you pay for. So the company is mining more. You've given the company to 138 terahash. So the company is mining more because of you. And so they will pay you more. Right. These, yeah, 1, 2, 3 is the platinum pack. Right here. Well, these other ones, 1, 2, 3. What you see in there, it's double gold. It's not one gold, it's 2 gold packs there. If one gold pack is 80,000, that's 160,000 worth of investment over there. So also it pays a whooping amount, you know. So don't be surprised. Some of us are making more than 150,000 a month. So even 200. So if you really want to really seriously do this, don't play around with cash. Don't play around with it. Come into this and be able to buy these packages. So this is, I just wanted to show you this, to be able to say this company works, this business works, and come inside of it. If I can show you some other accounts of other people, you'll fall flat on there right where you are, thinking, yes, you know, I went to go and study and do some honors and masters and MBAs, and someone is getting paid more than me. So why are we doing this business? One of the things is that cryptocurrencies are going up, Bitcoin vault is going up. Do this. If you don't do this for yourself, do this for your children, please. Because once you are in this company and you are mining this vault, this Bitcoin vault, and you have a package there, you can leave this as an inheritance to your children. Because when you pass away, you will leave it in your will that you have this mining package, this is the username, this is the password, and the executor of your will be whoever, and your children will keep on reaping the rewards of what you started while you were still alive. So that's all I can say to you for now. And I don't know if I should go into, let me just go into that in 2 seconds. I'm not going to take too much of your time. Just want to go back to the business opportunity that we're having. Now, look at this business opportunity that the company provides for us. Now you are in the company. Since you are in the company, I'm going to show you this thing. Since you are in the company has a structure that it uses to grow itself. Each and every company must grow. In order for it to grow, the company must do what? It must market. So our company decided to go a different route and says, we are going to use the people that have come inside, who are investors, who have the best intentions of the company at heart. We are going to ask them to help us grow the company, and we will pay them. They're not going to do it for free. We're going to pay them. 9 o'clock, everybody gets paid from their share, what they bought. But at 10:30, up to 11:30, we get paid different amounts for introducing people. We get paid our share. For an example, here I am. Let's say I bought, in this instance, let's say I bought my package, my standard pack. Now, as I come in, here I am. The company works in 2 structures. You've got team A and team B. Please listen to this very carefully. You've got team A and team B. When you come in, here you are. The 5 people that you are going to introduce, your first 5 people that you are introducing and sharing this company with, they are called Team A. When those people buy their packages, you are going to get paid because you have just marketed the company for it to grow. You have just shared an opportunity with people. I have a lot of people that reject me. I don't cry because at 9 o'clock, I still get paid from my shares. There are people that accept and say, I want to have these shares. I smile with them because I know that I'm going to get paid. Also, they are going to get paid because they're going to buy their shares. Now, the first 5 people that you bring into the company, they are called Team A. If you bring in these first 5 people, you will get paid 5% of each and every one of them that come in. So if somebody comes in and buys a package of a standard pack, let's say they buy a standard pack and the standard pack costs 12,000. If the standard pack costs 12,000, they are going to get paid. You are going to get paid 5% of the 12,000, which is 600 rand. For your first 5 people, if all of them are buying each standard pack. Now, when you go to number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, going that way, you are starting your Team B. And your Team B is what is called, you are going to get 10%. Now, when your Team B comes in, this is how it's going to look like. When they come in, is 10%, 10%, 10%. 10% of 12,000, 1,200. So this is when we do network marketing, bringing the people inside, helping them to buy their pack. Let me show you, when your second team brings in their people also, you will also get paid 5% from that. So 5% comes to you, 5. So there's a lot of money to be made here. I just want to jump into this one quickly, before we take questions. Right. Here is me. I buy a gold plan. Gold plan, what does it mean? I have a standard plan, a bronze plan, a silver plan. This is me. Right. Now I'm going to go out and do the business. Let's see how it works. Remember, the standard plan is 12,000, the bronze plan is 24, the silver is 48, and the gold is 84. The standard plan gives 1 point, the bronze plan gives 2 points, the silver plan gives 4 points, the gold plan gives 7 points. These points are used by the company to give us bonuses, to motivate us to continue to go out there and promote the business. Now, let's see how this works in reality. Right, here I am. I'm inviting my first person. When my first person comes, I'm getting 2 points. What is 2 points? 2 points here equals to bronze pack. That means my first person bought a bronze. They paid 24,000. So I must get paid 5% of the 24,000. How much is 5% of the 24,000? 1,200. That's what I'm getting. And on top of getting 1,200, I get my 2 points. So this is my first person. My first person, I put them on my left. Now I have 2 points and I've got 5% in my pocket, which is 1,200. My person paid 24,000 and now they are in the company. Now I continue to go and work. My person number 2 comes in. They are buying a package of 4 points. How much is 4 points? It's a silver pack. What did they pay? They paid 48,000. So I'm going to get 5% of 48,000, which is 2,400. This 2,400 is added to my 1,002. Now I've got 3,600. I've got 4 points on this side and I've got 2 points on this side. Now I continue to spread the word and talk to people. As I continue to spread the word and talk to people, I get my person number 3. When I get my person number 3, my person number 3 also buys a bronze, is 2 points. Now I must get 5% of the 24,000, which is 1,200. How much do I have already in the bank? 4,800. I've got 4 points on the left, 4 points on the right. Now I've got 4,800 in the bank. Right. Now I'm continuing. I'm excited now. I'm enjoying this business. I'm meeting my person number 4. My person number 4 says, man, you know, times are tough, but you know what? I will take the standard pack. I will buy a pipe for 12,000. Now I get 1 point. And then I still get 5% of the 12,000, which is 600. And I said, no, I'm good. Now I've got 5 points this side. I've got 4 points this side. Now I continue to go forward. As I continue to go forward, look at what is happening. This is number 5. As I get to number 5, they decide to buy also the bronze. I must get 5% of the bronze, which is 1,200. Now I've already collected 6,600 from only 5 people that I've introduced in the company. I've got 5 points on the left and 6 points on the right. Now, when I introduce number 6 and help them to buy their share, here is number 6. They buy a standard pack. A standard pack costs 12,000. So I'm no longer getting 5%. Please watch this. 5% here, 5% here, 5% here, 5% here, 5% here. Now I'm on my number 6. I'm getting paid 10%. 10% of 12,000 is how much? 1,200. I've already collected 7,800 from 6 people. Once the system of the company picks up that I've got 5 points on the left and 7 points on the right, that means I've got 5 points, 5 points. The system says, well done, you deserve a bonus. $200 I'm getting paid. Once I get $200, 5 on the left, 5 on the right, I get paid about 3,000. Now I've got 10,800 rands, and then 10,800 is back in my pocket, and I continue to work the business. This is what happens. Every single time you reach 5 on the left, 5 on the right, you get paid a bonus. All that it's needed from you, you got to have an email address. And obviously, you've got to be 18 years and above. That is why the accounts that belong to our children, we name them under their names, but we control them. We are the ones that control them, but we can give it each name of our children. Doesn't matter. You know, like all my kids have got their accounts. I have named them under them. You see? So you have an email address, and then you got a smartphone, and you go to business. And that's what I want to say. Join our team today, become part of us, mine the Bitcoin, make money with us, and everything will be good. Let me ask you this question. How many people do you have on your phone? How many contact lists do you have on your phone? People that you have stored up. Let me ask you this question. All those people on your phone, do they have a mining pack? Even if it's the smallest. Help your friends. Please tell them about this opportunity. Go to each and every one of them. Ask them if they want to make more money, to get a good investment that works, that they will be able not only to invest, but to cash out. I met another lady. She was struggling. And she says to me, I'm struggling so much financially. Yet I know I've got a 32-day fixed, 32-day notice deposit in the bank. I can't draw it now. I need money now. I need to do something. I can't get it. The best they can do is to penalize me and bring out the days, and they're going to charge me more. And I don't want to do that. And I said, you know, I've got a business that I can introduce you to in the future. Come and introduce here, because with us, you invest, but at the same time, you have access to the money that you are earning every day. You can clean out your account today. Tomorrow, you will still be earning money at 9 o'clock, and you will still be continuing. So it's a best business and best investment you can make. And with that,
Wow.
I want to say, I thank you.
Oh, yeah. Every time I listen to you, I'm like, hey, this phone, this list of people, hey, how about it? So that was, sure, yeah. Questions, and now I'll speak to him afterwards when we have a family meeting and discuss this. Anyone who has a question, you are welcome to unmute yourself or to type it on the chat. But this is the opportunity we wanted to bring to you. If you have been in the business or you recently started, these sessions hopefully help you understand better, so that when you also go out and talk to people, you are also able to, give them this kind of information. So yes, the floor is open for those of you that have got questions and you want certain things to be clarified. There was a question though, Papi, that was asked. Somebody said, you spoke about the commissions. Is it a once-off payment, the commission?
Yes. When they pay you commission and somebody joins in, they'll remember you are getting paid commission because you made a sale. Now, this is what I love. Listen to this. This is what I love. Let's say right now, you, Tibello, let's say I'm just making an example. You buy a standard pack. All right? I'm the one that introduces you to the business. You buy a standard pack, you pay 12,000. I'm going to get a once-off commission of 1,200. Let's say you are my number 6 person going forward. All right? I'm going to get a once-off commission of 1,200. Good. Now, in the future, the vendor says, I think I have enough money that I have mined, and I also have enough money in my pocket. I want to add on the money that I have in the wallet so that I can buy another package. Now, you bought a standard. When you buy a bronze pack, the company will give me commission for your bronze pack. So the more you add on your account, I'm still going to get commission. Even if you came in with a primary, when you buy another one, I'm still getting paid. Now you buy, you say, okay, fine, I've got standard and I've got bronze. I think I'm going for silver. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to encourage you. Go for it. Go for it. Why? Because when you buy the silver, I'm getting my commission again. And guess what happens? Developer says, you know what? I want to collect some more. I think I'm going to buy platinum. Guess what's going to come? I'm going to come and say, developer, you know what? Platinum pays well. Buy it. And developer is going to go and buy the platinum for 250,000. Guess how much is my commission? 25,000.
Wow.
You know?
Okay.
So it doesn't matter if you introduce somebody and buy a small pack. You don't know how many packs they will buy in the future. So help everybody to come in. Every single time they make a purchase of something, the one that brought them in gets the commission, provided you have a higher pack. If you brought me in and I buy platinum and you only have standard, you are not going to get that commission. The company will hold it for you until you reach platinum. Then they will release it to you.
Okay. Wow. That's amazing. I mean, it's the first time also I'm hearing about, even if I buy more packages, you are still going to be getting money because you are my referrer. But that's great. Papi, we have 5 more minutes and there are a couple of questions here. So let me help with the next one. Papi, you mentioned logos and marketing material. Where in the back office will you find it?
Just go to there's marketing
Marketing
material,
support.
marketing support down there. You just go to on your back office. On your back office, should I go in, log in one of them, and go there and just
okay? Well, yes, you can do that and show us. And
all
then
right.
the next question is, I need to know how to withdraw. Let me see.
Okay.
I need to know
Oh.
how do we withdraw money from the vault to our SA bank?
Right. I will explain that in a few minutes. Right. Let's go to support quickly. Let's go into this account. I'm entering into this account. Now I'm going to go down on this side. You see, this is your tab that comes down. Now you will go down like this, and then you will go to you see here you've got marketing support. When you click here on marketing support, what is going to happen is this will come up. And then when that comes up, it says here Mining City brand book and logo types, Mining City guide, there's a guideline, Bitcoin vault here, this and that, the tutorial, Mining City tutorials, Mining City templates. Let's log into this one and see what it opens up. Right. On this one, what it opens up there, you will see the logos, the do's and the don'ts, the guidelines of the company. Here are the logos, brand book view.
Okay. I think
So,
people have a sense of where to go and look for it.
Yeah.
So
you go there.
Yeah.
And you look, you see like here. This is for when you want to do a banner, you know. When you want to do a banner, Together We Grow, and you know, how it looks like, and the table of contents there, it tells you what this is about. Mining City rent, our hash power, what.
Okay.
The logos, those are the logos. You know, Ntate Chabangu said on his Katiba, he can put that there, the logo type, how it looks like, and you know, and they are telling you we don't want this one. You know, each company has the reasons why they want their logos to be the way they are. They are specific,
Yeah.
and so you
Okay.
can go there and be able to look at those.
So how do I withdraw my money from the vault to an SA bank?
Now, how do you withdraw your money from your vault to your SA bank? Now, let me do something here. Right. How do you withdraw your money from your to your SA bank? Now, you must go to settings. Bitcoin Vault is only listed in about 6 exchanges for now. One is Coinil, the other one is Liquid Pro, the other one I think is Chainx is supposed to do that now. The other one is MNC. There's other ones that are listing it. In South Africa, as yet, we haven't had an exchange that has listed BTCV as yet. They are very careful in doing that. The reason why they are careful in doing that is that they want BTCV to grow nicely. So it's growing nicely. So the company is very careful on who it allows to list this coin. So the companies don't just list it. They have to make a request to Mining City Minebase to say, can we list your Bitcoin vault? And so they are very careful as they enter into different countries and markets. Now, this is what happens. Your Bitcoin vaults that you are mining, the way to withdraw them, remember I said in order for you to receive Bitcoins, you must register with an exchange so that they can give you a Bitcoin wallet. Now, for an example, you want to withdraw your Bitcoins. Go to your Play Store, type Liquid. You will see Liquid Pro. It's an exchange. Mining City, you can get BTCV from that. Download the Liquid Pro. You will fill in just like you did with Luno. You will fill in all the requirements, what they need there and everything. Now, they are going to need a referrer. You're going to need to have someone who referred you. So if you want to have a referring link, you can ask me to send you mine. You can ask anyone in the group who has already Liquid Pro. They will send you their referral link so that when you sign in and you are having that, they want the referral link. So you can say, this person referred me to have the link of Liquid Pro. Then you sign in and you have all of that. Now, Liquid will have BTCV. So once you get to Liquid, you will go to BTCV and they will give you the wallet address for BTCV. You are going to take that wallet address and you are going to set it up in Mining City. So that when you withdraw your BTCV from Mining City, they go to Liquid Pro. Once they get to Liquid Pro, you change them from BTCV to BTC. Once they are in BTC, then you move your BTC from Liquid Pro to Luno. And once your BTC moves from Liquid Pro to Luno, then once your BTC is in Luno, you can convert your BTC to rand and take it to your bank. So our hope and prayer is that in the next few months, as it goes forward, the BTC and it grows, because there's a global campaign that is coming up. We are hoping and praying that Alcoin and Luno will list BTCV in the number of coins that they are using, so that you can directly move your Bitcoin vaults from Mining City direct to Luno or direct to Alcoin, and then change it there to rents and take it to your bank. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe in another session we can spend a bit more time on the withdrawal process. But I had contracted with everybody for 1910. We are already sitting at 1912. But let me ask the last question that was posted. Can you please clarify on buying Bitcoins for another account?
Right, another account. With your own money in the company or with money coming from outside the company. There's
It's
two
not
ways.
clear. Okay.
Right. Number one, money coming from your inside of the account. Let's say I've got 22,000 in my account and I want to buy a standard pack for another account, not my existing account, but for another account. There's two ways that you do that. Number one, you must create a username for that new account and create a password for that new account. So in other words, you will go to sign up. After you do sign up, you will create a username. After that, you will put in the name of the account. You will create all of that. So Mining City can send that account welcome and everything. Now, once that account has a username, you go to your Mining City wallet. When you open your Mining City wallet, on top of your depending what you are using, if you are using a cell phone, on top of your amount, you will have a line with an arrow. If you are using a laptop, everything will be laid out in front of you. So you go to what we call pay forward. Pay forward, it means draw money from my funds and buy for this person. So they will say pay forward, and the system will ask you, who are you buying for? Then you will put the username of the new username that you are buying for, and they will say, which pack are you buying? And then you will say, I'm buying this pack. Then it will say purchase. Then they will send you an email for you to confirm that purchase. And then after that, you will have bought for a new account. But if it's coming from outside, you have to go the Luno way.
Okay.
And pay it inside and pay like you did the first time. But you still have to register the new account. But let's say you are buying for yourself. Let's say it's developed, you are already having a standard. Now you want to buy bronze because you have enough funds inside of your account to buy bronze. Instead of depositing money, you go to your own account, you go to your own wallet. Then you will go to what we call pay forward. Who are you paying forward for? I'm paying forward for develop again. What are you buying for develop again? I am buying a bronze. The system will deduct the bronze from your wallet, the amount for the bronze for your wallet. Then it will send you an email to say, thank you for buying. Then develop now will have a standard and bronze. You just bought for yourself.
So I think that is a very important thing for those that are new to be able to say, once you are in the system, once you're in the process and you're wanting to add and buy more accounts, you don't always have to go into your bank account, into your pocket. You can use from the rewards that you already have in Mining City to be able to purchase, additional accounts that you want. So, because some people get worried that, okay, so I bought one package, I want to buy another one. Do I have to wait for money in the bank? We're saying, no, forget the bank. If you have earned enough rewards that you can be able to take what you already have and reinvest it in the Mining City. So, wow, Papi, that has been amazing. Thank you so, so much for your presentation, for the questions that you've been able to answer. I think for most of us, we are, every time we meet and we listen to you, we hear more. There is a request that we share the recording. Yes, we will be able to share the recording. We'll talk with Papi in terms of how we get it through to you. Papi already has a website, PubZen. Maybe we will post it on PubZen and we just send a link to people to be able to go and find the presentation there. What I want to say to you, everybody, is thank you so much for being patient with us and for listening and for participating and for the questions that you asked, through today. I know Muruti has some last words, usually to motivate us. So Muruti, what are the final motivation words to us?
Motivating words, I can say this to you. There is a scam out there. That scam it's targeting your friends. It's targeting your family. And when it gets to them, it will take everything they worked hard for away from them. The best way to beat that scam is I must get to my family first before the scam gets to my family, and introduce them to the right thing that will give them money. So that when the scam comes, my family will say, no, thank you. I am already in something that is working quite well. So ask yourself that question. Are you going to allow the scam to beat you to the punch and reach your family members who when it gets to them, it will wreak havoc in their lives? Don't do that. So go out there, help your friends, help your family, introduce them to this business. You will have saved them a lot of money. If you don't, guess what? Whenever they have lost everything, guess where they are going to knock to ask for funds? They will come to you. So in order to stop that, introduce them right now to this wonderful opportunity. Let's all make money. Can I see everybody's faces, please? I want to see smiling faces. Let's do this. Let's do sharp. We are all making money. Yeah. Yes. I see everyone there. Dade Shabangu, I see you there. Yeah, I see you. Dade Huawei P20. I love that. Yeah. Dade Peter Akuboni. I love that. Yeah. Maxwell. Nice. Yes. I'm loving this. Juliana, we want to see your face. I'm loving that. Pratebza. Yeah. I know you are buying platinum tomorrow. I know you are going to get that platinum. Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah, Lerato, everyone, guys, sharp. Let's make that money. Let's make sure that we introduce this to our friends. I love you all, guys. May the good Lord be with you. May the peace of God be with you. And most importantly, may God guide you and order your steps and bring right people in your direction. Help your family, help your friends. Sharp.
Thank you, everybody. We'll meet on the WhatsApp group. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama.